4 letters, 1 word, but the mere mention of it can make you smile. That love makes the world go round is an old English idiom which considers love as very important. And thus we made the series about love. And to start, we have this first episode entitled Love Champs, The Run. Hello once again, friend. It is our hope that as we come to the end of another year, you are in good health. And speaking of health, what better topic is there to speak about matters of the heart? Let us shoot 2 birds at a time, either physical, emotional, and most especially the spiritual one. We give importance to our heart health. We exercise to have a healthy heart, and in the truest sense, the followers of Jesus Christ are also to have a fit spiritual heart. A Christian's heart is to be that of an athlete's. How is that? Let us read it in the Bible. It is found in 1 Corinthians 9:25 to 27. And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible. I therefore so run, not as uncertainly, so fight I not as one that beateth the air, but I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, lest by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway. To better understand these texts, I would suggest that we start from verse 27. First things first, we should keep under our bodies. It means that we do not allow it to control us. We are to bring it to subjection. Subjection in Greek is douala gogeo, and it means a servant to lead us or a servant to bring. Therefore, our bodies, its passions and desires is to be led by us. The fit Christian athlete is to begin with himself or herself first. We must lead our own bodies first, that after we have preached to others, we will not be a castaway. That means that it has to be a constant thing. We cannot help someone until we do not help ourselves first. Therefore, we do not follow our hearts as the world suggests. We are to lead ourselves, our evil passions and propensities, subject it as the word suggests. Jeremiah 17 verse 9 says, "The heart is deceitful above all things and beyond cure. Who can understand it?" But how? How do we lead or subject this evil heart of ours? If we continue reading backwards, and that is verse 26, it says, "Therefore I run, not with uncertainty. Thus I fight, not as one who beats the air." The Christian athlete has 2 disciplines, running and fighting. Every day, to keep our spiritual hearts healthy and strong, we have a cardio, running. This is never to be neglected, most especially in the morning. What is spiritual running? It is being certain that you run to God first, each day and each morning, to ensure spiritual fitness. We run to His Word and run to Him in prayer, in our knees, believing that all our problems He can solve. And doing this, we are assured of a wonderful promise that is found in 1 Corinthians 10:13. I read, you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. And this running to God is also a running away from evil. James 4:7 says, "Submit yourselves therefore to God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you." If we are safe in God, it's the enemy's turn to run away. Friend, we have a God to run to each day, each morning. The first and greatest run of the everyday for me is a run to the God of this universe. And then I tap into His immense power. And that is what matters most. And finally, let me read 1 Corinthians 9:25 as the cherry on top. It says, "And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible." The first statement in this verse indicates an earthly athlete sacrifice in order to master his chosen sport. Athletes go through a lot, but in the end, only one gets to win a perishable crown. They risk everything for an earthly, temporary, and perishable prize. That is not so with us. The Christian athlete that is committed to running to God every day in prayer and in the study of His Word is promised an imperishable crown of eternal life. It is not as to who is smarter or stronger or with the most common sense. All are winners. All who believe in the ultimate champion of love, Jesus Christ. I can't wait for each morning to start with a morning run to Him who is my all. You too can take hold of the real jackpot, friend. God will lead you. You can, and you will take control of every sin that may have enslaved you in the past if you run to Him. If you run to God towards a good run.